Hey, good morning, YouTube. This is John again, They Say EDC, coming to you from the great state of Texas. Just wanting to do a follow-up on this hide and drink little leather EDC pouch that I got about a month ago and started using. Give you a little update on it, talk about it a little bit. As you can see, it comes with 3 exterior pockets and, well, 4 actually, if you count the one here for the notebook. It has a zipper pouch on the back. I've got a few tools in it. We'll go over some of the stuff I've been carrying, what's been utilized most, and overall what I think of the pouch. But anyway, these pouches are made in South America, and they're all hand stitched, and they're good quality. The items I've been carrying in it is I have a mini little AAA mag light. Right now I'm carrying this is the Deluxe Tinker. Of course I have a pen and a pencil, and this is a moleskin 3.5 by 5.5 notebook. So on the inside, and as it sits right now, this whole thing weighs 1 pound 6 ounces. I've got some sockets, both metric and standard, 1/4 inch to 3/8, and I think it's 6 millimeter to 10 millimeter. I got a pair of the Nipex 87-100 pliers. I have got some Apex holders, 6 Apex bits. I've got the Prestocycle ratchet and extension. And I have also a little bit of tinfoil. And inside the tinfoil I've got a 1/4 inch extension. Or we can use a socket adapter, however you want to call it. Let me pull that out. And then I've got some shrink wrap, but this is all work related, so a couple of pieces of shrink wrap right here. So getting into this thing, like I said, it's all leather, handcrafted, good quality. I like it. What I found is, like I said, like as it sits right now with all these items in it, it weighs 1 pound 6 ounces. Now, if I take out these sockets, it comes down to below 1 pound, right below 1 pound, like 15 ounces, which isn't bad. You get over a pound, it's kind of chunky in your pocket. I mean, at work, it's not really a big deal, because you're going to be carrying some stuff. But around the house, which is really what I intended to use it for, it's a bit too much. So I think the sockets are going to have to go, because I found that I don't use them that much, if at all. And the items that I do use the most, or I use these pliers a lot. Of course, I use a blade a lot. Okay. And I use a flashlight a lot. So those are your 3 main items. Your flashlight, some type of knife. Doesn't have to be this one, but could be just a regular pocket knife, because you've already got the pliers. So you could drop another pocket knife in there. Now, the apex and bit holders, I do use them. Haven't used them as much as I thought I would, but I do use them occasionally. So, and the tinfoil, of course, and the quarter-inch little adapter will probably go too. I don't think I'll be keeping those in there. So let's just take those out of the equation. Now, I work in the trades. I'm an aircraft mechanic, and most mechanic work's pretty much the same. But the reason I carry stuff like this is when I go out to the airplanes, I work on the flight line, and we go out to the airplanes, and say we're walking around the airplane. If you ever took a flight, the plane comes into the terminal, and you'll see people on the ground around the aircraft. Well, usually one of those people will be somebody like me. And we're walking around the airplane, checking it for things, making sure nothing's loose, hanging off, leaking, etc., etc. And if you have a little, couple of tools on you, if you see a little something that's not, maybe something, a loose fastener, or perhaps you go up in the cabin and there's this tray table loose, or something wrong with one of the seats, or maybe a light bulb that needs changed, you can usually take care of it with whatever's in a pouch or a tool bag. Now, in the old days, years gone past, this was what we might carry out to the aircraft, which this will handle just about anything except for something major, because I'm not going to go through all the tools in here, but we've got some wire cutters here. I've got an inspection mirror over here. I've got a small crescent, and I've got another pair of channel locks here. These are really good. I've got some Allen keys here. This is a razor blade knife here, bigger crescent, a flashlight, and usually I'll carry the small hammer like this. I'm going to have to pull all this stuff out of here. But anyway, you got some needle nose, crescent wrench. You could go with a small one, I guess, but I've got a screwdriver, which is both a flat tip and a Phillips. These are really great screwdrivers, by the way. They're made by Snap-on. I don't believe Snap-on makes them anymore, but this is a very, very good tool. I've had it for a long time. Anyway, and then a small hammer of some type. This is just a little small ball peen. And that's what we carry out there. Well, now everybody wants to streamline. And don't forget the mag light, okay? But so everybody's worried about wanting everything smaller and more efficient. So that's where the little pouches come in. But in addition to that, I normally have a Leatherman on me, so you're going to have the Leatherman Charge, which already has pliers in it, and a number of other tools. And I'm not going to go into all those. You can watch, there's a video I have on this, and there's hundreds of videos on these. But you have some interior tools, and so what is my conclusion after 30 days in? Well, 30 days in, I think it's a good product. I would recommend it. For me personally, I like to keep it under a pound, just because it doesn't, of course, weigh as much. It's more comfortable to carry. If I was going to get over a pound and start lugging some weight around, I would probably go back to this, which, you can carry a whole lot of tools in this. And it has a shoulder strap, so I don't even know what it weighs, but probably a couple pounds. But so that's it. Like I said, the most useful things I found that I've used the most over the course of the month was, of course, the flashlight, the blade, and the small Nipex pliers. And a notebook. You know, use a notebook a lot. But anyway, that's what we use. That's what I do. So I don't know what, maybe some of you other guys have worked in the trades and have some ideas, some things that you use, some things that you do carry with you. You know, everybody's trade is going to be different. Carpenter, if you're a plumber, if you're a mechanic, if you're a welder, whatever, or whoever you're, you know, whatever you happen to do. So anyway, hope you guys have a good weekend, and hope you're enjoying yourselves this weekend and relaxing. If you like this kind of content, give it a like and maybe subscribe. I come out with these from time to time, like at least once a week, time permitting. So anyway, once again, John with Space City EDC. Hope you guys are having a good day, and I hope to see you on the next one. Take care.